Welcome to CyberLex, where we uncover how AI fails and how leaders prevent it. Today's episode digs into the failure pattern that collapses governance faster than bias or drift, when no one understands why the model behaves the way it does. Most organizations believe explainability is optional, something nice to have, something regulators care about, something you add at the end. But in reality, explainability is the backbone of accountability, human oversight, risk assessment, ethical decision-making, auditability. If you cannot explain a model, you cannot govern it. Advanced in AI audit knows this. That's why explainability shows up in nearly every Domain 1 question, but disguised as something else. At CyberLex, we break explainability into 3 layers. An advanced in AI audit exam tests all of them. 1. Operational explainability. Can practitioners understand how inputs map to outputs? For everyday decisions? 2. Regulatory explainability. Can the organization justify decisions to regulators, auditors, and impacted users? 3. Ethical explainability. Does the explanation allow someone to identify unfairness, misuse, or hidden harm? When any layer is weak, transparency collapses, governance weakens, and oversight becomes guesswork. A team refuses to explain their model because accuracy is high and that should be enough. Advanced in AI audit exam will give you signals like no explainability tools used, stakeholders unable to justify decisions, outputs inconsistent across similar cases, monitoring flags ignored because the model is performing well. The correct answer is never. Accuracy compensates for explainability gaps. Here's a CyberLex principle. When accuracy rises but transparency drops, risk increases, not decreases. A health triage system used explainability dashboards, but none of the nurses understood them. They clicked through without interpreting the charts. Then a patient was deprioritized because the model misread a rare symptom cluster. No one caught it. Not because the model was wrong, but because the explanation was unreadable. This wasn't a model failure. It was a governance failure. Explainability existed, but comprehension didn't. When you see anything related to explainability in the advanced and AI audit exam scenario, ask these 2 questions. Can the organization justify the model's behavior to someone impacted? If no, then governance is weak. Can decision-makers interpret explanations correctly? If no, then human oversight is ineffective. Advanced in AI audit exam, correct answers almost always prioritize clearer explanations, documented rationale, human oversight, reviewer training, transparency enhancements, evidence-based justification. Never accuracy alone. Never vendor assurance alone. Never technical complexity as an excuse. In real AI programs, explainability is not simply which tool did you use? Senior auditors look for explanation completeness, explanation consistency, whether explanations match human interpretation, whether risk decisions rely on these explanations, how explanations are used during disputes, whether explanations reveal potential harm. Explainability is not a technical field, it's a governance field. Transparency isn't about seeing the outputs, it's about understanding the behavior. Here's a CyberLex principle. If you cannot explain a model, you cannot trust it. AI may shape the future, but oversight shapes the outcome. Lead with clarity. Lead with judgment. Lead with CyberLex. If you want deeper scenarios, governance models, and advanced and AAIA-aligned study resources, explore the works of M.G. Vance on Amazon and LinkedIn. Your mastery journey doesn't end here, it accelerates.